Greetings. Now, it's been about 2 weeks since I've posted a video, and I apologize for that. But I've been so busy at work, I've worked through the weekends and didn't have time to make a video. But anyway, I've got a few hours today, so I thought I'd tie up a fly. I call this a bush bug. It's a very bushy trout fly. It's a parachute. I think it'll work great, especially if they're not really hitting. They'll see this thing and it should hack them off. The unique thing about this fly is the way I anchor the hackle to the parachute. Now, in the past, you've seen me use UV glue and anchor the end of the hackle with that, and that works pretty well. But on a rare occasion, that'll break loose on you and your hackle comes apart. Well, on this fly, I'm going to coat the post with super glue. Now, you only got about 10 seconds to get that hackle wrapped, or the super glue loses its initial set. So you put that super glue on there, you wrap that hackle, and you let it set for 30 seconds, and every wrap of the hackle is anchored to that post. Makes it super strong. Works really well. Sometimes you're under the gun, especially if your hackle slips out of your hackle pliers. You've only got about 10 seconds. But anyway, I've done a few of them, and most of the time I get it to work really well. So anyway, here we go. We're going to tie this bush bug with a super glue anchored parachute hackle. Hope you enjoy the video.
Okay. We're going to tie this bush bug. I think it's going to be a great trout fly. Using a size 16 hook, 6/0 thread. Okay, for the tail, I'm just going to use some barbs from a grizzly hackle. I think that about a hook shank long. Use several. I want this thing to be bushy. Okay. Now for the post, I'm just going to use a real thin strip of white foam. Makes it very visible. Tie that on top. A few wraps behind it. Then I'm gonna start bringing that thread up. Make the tie-in section of the post. Something like that. Now, I'm going to stiffen that up a little bit because the foam's a little flimsy. I'm just going to take a drop of UV. Just put that on the post. Cook that down. Okay. Now for the hackle, I'm just going to use, it's kind of a dun, dark dun color. And just trim them off. We'll just take that hackle and we'll tie it up the post. Something like that. Okay. Next, for the body, I've got some of this kind of a brown dyed peacock. Regular peacock works fine too. Tie that on. And make a short dubbing loop. You don't need to make this peacock rope, you can just wrap it, but this makes it a lot stronger. Use my Swiss dubbing tool where I can if I get it. Hook the peacock in the notches. Then spin it up. Okay, now I got a good peacock rope. And bring our peacock forward. Makes a real bushy body. Okay. Next we're going to make the thorax. If I can find my tool. There it is. I'm going to use some of this greenish flash dubbing. Be a good attractor. Make another dubbing loop. Bring that thread forward. Just going to use the standard dubbing tool for this. Don't need my fancy Swiss tool. Wrap that on. Spin her up. With this flash dubbing, I like to use a dubbing tool, dubbing loop. Makes it hold together better. Okay. We start bringing our thorax forward. A couple of crosses. And tie that off. Okay, some dubbing stragglers out of the way. And build our head up a little. And we're going to whip finish. Okay, now for the high risk part. I'm going to turn that hook down. Get that hackle in the clamp and let it hang. Now I'm going to take, I've got about 10 seconds. Take some super glue. A pretty good drop of it. Put it on that post. And wrap our hackle. Now I say you have about 10 seconds because that super glue is going to start to harden up. And if you delay, it won't bond. But every wrap of that hackle is bound into the super glue. So it makes a really strong parachute. I used to put a dab of UV at the end after I wrapped it, and that's fine, it works, but that only holds the end of the hackle. You can't put UV on the post and then wrap it because the UV light won't get down to the glue, but with super glue it will. We let that hang for 30 seconds or so till that initial set takes in, and that might have it. Let's see. Yep, it ain't moving. I believe we got it really well. We'll just get in there and trim that sucker off. Okay. A few of these stragglers, then we cut off our post. Well, there you have it. A really strong parachute. That hackle won't come off for nothing. That's one bushy looking fly too. I think they'll go crazy for it. Bush bug. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.